From Fort Lauderdale's fabulous Intracoastal Waterway, it's the Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade, brought to you in part by Remax, Publix, Kendall Toyota, and Target. And now, here are your hosts, Craig Stevens and Belkis Naray.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 34th Annual Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade. You could say tonight is a night that's been thousands of years in the making because right before your eyes, the Fort Lauderdale Intercoastal is going to be transformed into the River Nile.
That's right. Santa, no, it's not all about Santa out here. Santa is sharing the spotlight with King Tut, and that's because the King Tut exhibit is going on at Fort Lauderdale's Museum of Art. So, without further ado, let's give the boy king his due, shall we? And let's party like it's 1300 BC. And it is a wonderful night here, and as always, the U.S. Coast Guard gets us started. There it is, the Coast Guard cutter Gannet on board. They've got to keep the things safe out here on the Intercoastal because, you know, it's all fun and games, but it's always safety first.
And there we go. It's not a party till you get some fireworks. The fireworks barge, Marine Industries Association of South Florida, Publix, and Coca-Cola making all this happen. Our friends at the Marine Industries Association of South Florida, Publix, and Coca-Cola putting that together. You know, the Marine Industries Association is one of the founders of this boat parade. They represent over 800 local marine businesses in the area. They do a great job for Winterfest every year.
Well, who do we have here? Let's see. I believe these are the Boys and Girls Club boat. It's the Miami Ski Nautique Correct Craft. Actually, these are ski boats, and there's 4 of them traveling together. And on board this boat, there's some plasma TVs there, and they're showing some of the water skiers and stuff doing their thing that they do on exhibitions and wakeboarding and water skiing and all kinds of stuff.
They're kind of moving in formation as a setup for this terrific vessel here, the Status Quo. It's a 138-foot corporate sovereign yacht. What a beauty. The top 6 water ski champions of the world are there, and they're all here, we might tell you, to support the Broward County Boys and Girls Club Ambrose Marine Academy. So it's great to have them here and supporting such a worthy organization. And while we look at this, we might remind the folks at home that if you've got a favorite that you see over the course of the next little while, and you have a Verizon wireless phone, just text message the boat's number to 2360. You can also vote by logging on to superpages.com/Winterfest, and we'll repeat that throughout the night tonight.
Well, check it out. We go from the big 138-foot yacht to the gondola that we just saw. It's Stork's Cafe aboard the gondola Theodora, and that little gondola comes courtesy Stork's Bakery Cafe, a yummy little place.
Fantastic. Jim Stork, a good friend, former mayor of Wilton Manors. There he is, kind of sitting down there in the center. Now, from the little to the big, and big in every way, big boat and big party on board the Lady Windridge. You might recognize the folks there from Power 96, Seminole Hard Rock Course, Perrier, all together, and there's a slightly famous face on board as well.
Big people on board, that's right. We've got the man, the dog, to quote him, American Idol's Randy Jackson, who is this year's Grand Marshal of the 2005 Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade. And what a great honor to have Randy here. There he is, sitting on his throne.
Craig Stevens and Belkis Naray.
Hey, hi, Randy!
News is in the house. I heard a horn.
Looks like Randy's having a good time on
think
board
so.
the Lady Windridge. What would you say?
Well, if there is anybody who knows how to ride the Nile in style, it is, of course, Randy Jackson. And when we talked to the Idol judge tonight, he said his #1 goal was to show South Florida how to have a good time.
You know, having fun, that's the easy part. Randy's got some work to do out here, too. He's looking for the boats that look good and sound good. In other words, to put it in like dog pound terms and dog show terms, he's looking for best in show.
Welcome to the dog pound. You doing your thing. You know you one of the dogs. It's good, dog. Let me see.
He's American Idol's top dog, the judge who tells it like it is. Not as sour as Simon, not as sweet as Paula.
Bo, you are the bomb. That was courageous, and it was unbelievable, dude. Great.
But before Randy Jackson became appointment viewing, he was a bass player for Journey and a record producer for such performers like Mariah Carey, NSYNC, and Bruce Springsteen. His rock and roll resume, however, wouldn't be complete without showing South Florida how to do the doggy paddle.
I'm pretty honored, man. It means that, I can be the dog waving, what I'm saying, doing my thing, inspiring all of you to get out there and have a great Winterfest.
Having a great Winterfest has been the Grand Marshal's job for the past 3 decades. From a comedian to a football player to a millionaire, Jackson continues a tradition of top names. But when you make a living being a judge, you come to the Intercoastal looking for something extra special.
As Grand Marshal of the Winterfest this year, I'm looking forward to see who the winner is going to be.
Now, before tonight's parade even started, Randy Jackson was feeling the South Florida love. He was the recipient of a couple of major honors at the Marina Marriott. Jackson received a key to the city of Fort Lauderdale and a brick on the Riverwalk Hall of Fame. His name will decorate the walk along with such stars as Mickey Mouse, George Hamilton, and David Copperfield.
Now this is cool.
Some familiar faces on this WSVN Deco Drive boat there. Lynn Martinez, Louie Aguirre, Alita Laresca, and a great job. There they are, Louie and Lynn.
Hi, Louie. Hi, Lynn. Wow, they really decked out the Windridge K, huh? Got the big Pharaoh behind Lynn and Louie there, waving the whole way down the Intercoastal. Hi, guys!
Decked out is right. Folks at J Decorations put all that together, put us together here on the set, and did a fantastic job. One of the best looking sets I've seen here.
The Deco Drive WSVN boat, and they're having a great time. This is the Biscayne Lady, rocking and rolling on board going on there. This is the Seminole Tribe of Florida showboat, and it is quite the show, huh?
I think it says here we've got almost 3,000 members living on reservations across the Florida Peninsula. Looks like a lot of them are on this boat right now. They're playing with the theme a little bit, Jewel of Florida.
Coming up, they're high-flying, death-defying, and always super surprising. Where else can you see a circus on the sea? The Big Top comes to the big show.
Hi, I'm Jim Allen. I'm the CEO of the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Hanukkah. We're very proud to host the Winterfest Boat Parade. We look forward to everybody having a happy, wonderful holiday season.
Best parades in the world. Get ready to see floats that really float. Welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade.
As we mentioned, tonight's theme is Jewel of the Nile in honor of the King Tut exhibit at the Fort Lauderdale Museum of Art. For the next 4 months, these precious gems will be calling South Florida home. In fact, the boat parade is the official kickoff event for Tut's arrival. The gallery is only being shown at 3 other cities in the U.S. It features over 130 artifacts laid out over 2 floors.
Here we have the 3 Babes, the Christmas train. 3 Babes transformed into an old-time steam locomotive. You see the Christmas tree right in the middle of it. Family and friends of the Wohler family put this together, fully equipped with a train horn and some smoke, which you can't see the smoke, but I think I heard the horn a little while ago.
Always a big crowd, please, at the Kauhaney. This is also a non-motorized boat. You can see them rowing this here. It's a Hawaiian canoe, actually. And what the Kauhaney means is spirit.
And speaking of a lot of work, there's so much going on here, as there is every year. The Hannaford Family Circus Barge, sponsored by Advanced Roofing, is on hand with us. 8 generations of performers on board this vessel.
Advanced Roofing has been participating in the boat parade for 12 years now. They've won several awards, and there is all sorts of great stuff going on here. This, the kids, the adults, everybody loves the Hannaford Family Circus Barge.
With their 5th year participating, their 3rd straight in the new millennium. And I didn't realize this, the Hannaford family actually, they live over on the west coast of Florida now. But of course, once you're on the East Coast, they still consider Fort Lauderdale home.
Wow, impressive. Without a doubt, impressive.
And not to forget Catherine Hannaford, the ringmaster, putting all the 8 acts here, keeping it all in order and moving along. And they just do such a fantastic job every year. And always a crowd pleaser. You're looking at the Sea Gem, King Tut in Paradise. Sea Gem is decorated by friends of McKinley Financial Services, and decorations include a King Tut in the bow under the palm trees and signs. Of course, celebrating all the holidays.
And look who this is. It's Mr. Bob. How do you like that? And Mr. Bob is lighting up Fort Lauderdale's Nile. How do you like that? The Messingschlager family and the grandkids, the kids, everybody is on board, and they've been participating in Winterfest since 1985. Can you imagine that?
They've been at it for a long time.
Not only do they light up and dress up the boat, but apparently they get together and rehearse a little ditty too, so they can perform as they go down the Intercoastal. This is the Mooncusser, and this boat is such a crowd pleaser because they do the March of the Wooden Soldiers every year, and it's just terrific. Let's just let them do their thing, and we'll watch for a minute. All the way down, they repeat this over and over and over again. The Wooden Soldiers march, they do their thing, the cannon goes off, and then they all come tumbling down. They salute, and they do it all over again. Who do we have here? This is the Kathleen Windbridge, a beautiful 142-foot luxury yacht. Sun Sports and Fox Sports Net, that's their boat, and how appropriate. Look who's on board there.
Well, we got a little Billy the Marlin.
And Bernie from the Heat.
And some of their close personal friends.
You know who else is on board? One of our good friends at Channel 7, Nadia Turner from American Idol. She's on board as well. Well, the White Star here, she's not looking too shabby either. Oh no, she is the star of the Nile on the White Star, and this is a 75-footer. It's privately owned, and it is quite lovely, to say the least.
Again, what a gorgeous vessel. I hope you get the sense of it at home watching it on television.
And I don't know if you can hear this at home, but they're going with the theme. They've got the Walk Like an Egyptian.
That's the one. Having a good time on board the White Star.
Okay, so to say that these boats perhaps took as long as the pyramids, that would be a bit of a stretch, yes?
Little bit.
All right, that would be a stretch, but you know what? For a lot of these people, as soon as one Winterfest ends, they start working on next year's.
It really is something else. You know, we've been on these boats, and to see them, it's really, the spirit is sort of surreal. Tonight, Natalie Solis is getting a first-hand look. She's on the other side of the bridge, making a few new, enthusiastic friends.
So much anticipation as everyone gets into place. This is really when it all comes together. The boats, the decorations, and of course, the one thing that makes this entire thing possible. Lots of holiday spirit.
I have a visual confirmation the United States Coast Guard Gannet starting to fall into place. We're 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go.
The moment everyone's been waiting for nearly upon us. From mega yachts wishing a mega Merry Christmas to bedazzling boats, even a gorgeous glowing gondola.
We are so excited about being a part of this event.
The mood just as electric as the floating holiday fantasies.
It's organized chaos and everything falls into place right now. And so what we have is we have all the vessels falling into place. You don't appreciate how magnificently decorated they are until nighttime, which is right now.
Man, we're stoked to be here for sure.
The Jewel of the Nile, the theme of the parade, but as these boats get ready to light up the night, something else still on everyone's mind: safety.
If you see some of the blue lights flashing out here, that's Fort Lauderdale Marine Patrol, as well as Broward Sheriff's Office, as well as the United States Coast Guard. So we have them down here, and we're in constant communication with them as well.
I loved it, and we had fun, and this is a holiday, happy holidays!
Some working harder than Santa's elves to bring their boat to life.
The whole thing took us probably a week. We had to build these special brackets to hold these plasmas. And so we've been out here all day, getting everything prepared, and it's been fun though.
It's 6:30, people. Let's have a parade. Let's go.
And finally, it all gets underway. Another unforgettable Winterfest parade floating into history. This is really a time for family and the community to come together, and I think many people would agree their holiday simply wouldn't be complete without it. I'm Natalie Solis, Winterfest 2005.
Wow, who is this? Look at that. We're dog lovers, Craig, and we love Golden Dream 3. This is a 57-foot pilot house vessel, and their theme is Happy Holidays and Peaceful New Year. And hi, Scoop, the Sun Sentinel dog.
Well behaved, Scoop.
isn't he?
Off now to the Catalina. It's a charter boat, and you might hear the tunes of somebody you might recognize, Rachel Panay, who's climbing up the Billboard music charts right now. She's got a dance music CD out.
And this is the Global 1 is the theme here. PGM presents the Global aboard the Catalina.
PGM does great work in the area and the community. Non-profit supporting organizations contributing to the health and well-being of the gay and lesbian community. Glad to have them here with us, and Rachel's knocking their socks off with a cut off her new CD. Well, that's the best kind of snowman you're ever going to have in these parts. One that doesn't melt, one you don't have to shovel, one that you just look at and looks cute.
And that Stardust is pretty darn cute. The 38-footer Dacus Christmas party on board the Stardust there.
Forgo the snow and forget those freezing temperatures. This is how South Florida celebrates the holidays. Coming up next, we'll take you to the fun, food, and festivities at the grandstand.
Happy holidays, everyone. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of Nova Southeastern University, we look forward to seeing everyone at this year's Winterfest Boat Parade with Grand Marshal Randy Jackson.
Friends and family together for a holiday tradition. You know, nearly 1 million spectators can't be wrong. Welcome back to the seminal Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade.
Good to have the Quiet Place this year, too. It's an old-fashioned Merry Christmas on board the Quiet Place this year, and they've done a nice job. It's a catamaran, 33-foot catamaran. This is Robbie's, and they have got Jewel of the Nile, the theme. They've got it down with King Tut blaring from the speakers on board Robbie's. This is Holiday Isle Resort that's aboard Robbie's there. And the employees of Holiday Isle and Robbie's want to wish everybody a great holiday.
Hey kids, they're out front and center.
And so is Miss Florida USA. Kristen Duran is out front and center on board the Lady Chateau.
Sponsors Southern Wine and Spirits, the nation's largest wholesaler of fine wine, spirits, and non-alcoholic beverages. They've been in South Florida since 1968. They do business in 20 states nationally, and they're great. They're involved in all sorts of philanthropic endeavors, and we're just delighted to have them a part of the Winterfest Boat Parade this time around.
Jägermeister and Yellowtail sponsoring this one. There's that song again, and I suspect we're going to hear it again and again and again. This time, Walk Like an Egyptian is coming from the Caribbean. The architectural foam is a sponsor of this one. And you know what? This boat here, it's the first time that they've actually used an all-foam decor during Winterfest.
Here we are at the celebration, and they're celebrating on board this charter vessel, the sponsor of the People's Credit Union this year. Reuben down the Nile with the People's Credit Union is how they're billing their party this evening.
They've tried to create like a club on the Nile on board the celebration. Howard